Hi everyone, this is Garth with another sidebar, and this is going to be a really fun one because Eric doesn't know that I am recording this. And if you receive the American Psychologist, and probably if you are on the STP listserv, the PsycTeach listserv, then you will have noticed that Eric Landrum, my podcast partner and dear friend, received the Charles L. Brewer Award for Distinguished Teaching of Psychology this year. And he will be presented that award at APA at the convention in just a few weeks here in Chicago. And so an article came out in the American Psychologist, as it does every year, that highlights the recipient of this award. And I thought, why don't I just read this? It'll probably take me a couple minutes, but why don't I read the citation that Eric receives with this award as we celebrate him together for a long career of leadership and expertise in the teaching of psychology. And this citation and biography were written by Regan Gurung, now at Oregon State University. Here we go. Our Eric Landrum is an inspiring, passionate teacher, a productive scholar, and a tireless crusader for education. A skilled orator, he works hard to further the craft of teaching, inspiring his colleagues to be the best teachers they can be and motivating his students to learn. Eric is an authority on careers for psychology majors, and his know-how on this topic is sought after around the country. His interests in skill development, assessment, and the importance of preparing students for the workforce and arming them with psychological science have resulted in significant changes to the lives of students and educators worldwide. And here's the biography associated with it. Growing up in the North Chicago suburb of Grays Lake, Illinois, our Eric Landrum had no idea of the advantages of a typical middle-class upbringing. During Eric's childhood, his father, Al, retired from the U.S. Navy at the rank of Senior Chief Petty Officer. Al dropped out of high school to fight in World War II. He then went to work for a local employer as an electronics engineer. Eric's mother, Alice, was a homemaker most of the time during Eric's childhood. She did complete high school and attended Southern Illinois University, Carbondale, for 1.5 years of studying to be a teacher. Often expressing her creative talents through various artistic media. Eric's older siblings, George, Ray, and Janet, are all successful in their own right, and they certainly made a path easier to pursue college by the time Eric was ready. It was Eric's undergraduate career at Monmouth College, a small, private liberal arts institution in Illinois, that most of the themes of his professional career took root. Small classes taught by dedicated instructors demonstrated firsthand the meaning of student-centered. In the Department of Psychology, 3 key role models were influential in helping Eric see his future self as a college professor. The balance in valuing both teaching and research by these faculty members was also evident because these individuals were excellent teachers and generative scholars. An important developmental movement for Eric was the opportunity to present his research co-authored with Monmouth faculty member Charles Maliska at the 1985 Midwestern Psychological Association meeting in Chicago, Illinois. Leadership opportunities blossomed for Eric at Monmouth College. He joined Psychi in December 1983, and during his senior year was selected to serve as chapter president. After graduating from Monmouth College in 1985 with a bachelor's degree in psychology and speech communication and theater arts, Eric attended Southern Illinois University, Carbondale from 1985 to 1989, the same institution that his mother and his sister had attended. Enrolling in the experimental psychology program, he earned his PhD in cognitive psychology. Although not always easy, the teaching-research balance continued in graduate school. During his last semester, Eric served as the full-time sabbatical replacement for the professor who administered the Introduction to Psychology course to 1,400 students. After receiving his PhD in 1989, he began his professional career at the University of Wisconsin-Platteville as an assistant professor. After 3 years at UW-Platteville and the very rewarding experience of taking his first ever research students to the Midwest Psychological Association so that they could present their co-authored research, He departed for Boise State University in Boise, Idaho in 1992. Eric was fortunate that Boise State values any type of meaningful scholarship, including the scholarship of teaching and learning. Being student-centered and having the inherent desire to achieve a teaching-research balance has remained Eric's desired educational perspective. Conducting research about how to be a better teacher makes perfect sense to Eric. Conducting research about what factors and conditions help students achieve success fits perfectly with an approach of being student-centered. At Boise State, Eric's program of research is eclectic. In an informal, self-meta-analysis of published topics across his 30-year career, the major topical areas have included advising, including making the most of opportunities and creating resources to promote student development and performance, improving pedagogical practice, larger departmental disciplinary concerns, and many others. Many of these topics were explored with undergraduate research assistants as well as faculty collaborators from across the nation. Eric especially acknowledges his colleague and dear friend, Regan A.R. Gurung, for many collaborations, conversations, and concoctions yet to come. Key opportunities, including leadership, afforded to Eric early in his academic career allowed for networking over time. Eric was a participant at the Psychology Partnerships Project, P3, hosted by James Madison University in 1999, and he was a group leader at the National Conference for Undergraduate Education in Psychology, held at the University of Puget Sound in 2008. Eric was a member of the team that updated and created APA guidelines for the undergraduate psychology major version 2.0, and in 2014, then APA President Nadine Kaslow presented Eric with an APA Presidential Citation. As a faculty member, Eric was honored to serve as president of the Council of Teachers of Undergraduate Psychology, president of the Rocky Mountain Psychological Association, secretary and then president of the Society for the Teaching of Psychology, Division II of the APA, and Rocky Mountain Regional Vice President and then president of PsyChi, the International Honor Society in Psychology. Service to others is his attempt to pay back his gratefulness for those opportunities that have been so generously afforded to Eric since the mid-1980s. 30 years in the same profession can afford a special status to attempt new endeavors. In October 2017, Eric co-created the Psych Sessions podcast with Garth Neufeld, a podcast where teachers of psychology are interviewed and teaching ideas are promoted and celebrated. During his 2017-2018 sabbatical year, Eric founded Psych Champs, a 501c3 educational nonprofit organization dedicated to generating and providing resources, advocacy, and support for undergraduate psychology students, majors, alumni, and educators. Of course, all of this is possible with the love and support of family. Since being married by an Elvis impersonator in Las Vegas in August 2016, Eric has lived with his lovely wife, Lisa, in Meridian, Idaho. Lisa is employed as the volunteer foster coordinator for the West Valley Humane Society, where she works to ensure that volunteers are properly trained and animals in need of foster care are provided excellent rehabilitative services. Together, their blended family consists of Eric's adult children, Allison and Scott, and Lisa's adult children, Alyssa and Alex. Congratulations, Eric. If you have him in your Twitter feed, or if you have his email address, or you are friends with him on Facebook, go ahead and shoot him off a congratulations. This award really is the career award for teachers of psychology, and I am just so excited for Eric. So congratulations, buddy. You have served us well, and I am so glad that you are being recognized for it.